But next to me is Alexa Cheeks, who is a health and wellness coach.
Right.
And this is the time of the year for health and wellness goals, right?
It sure is, especially coming to carnival season in
Yes.
Trinidad.
And coming out of Christmas with all the eating.
Coming out of Christmas, yes.
What's the difference between wellness and fitness? Because today is our Fit on a Friday day, where we get all the exercise and stuff happening. What's the difference?
You could be fit but not healthy
Right.
or well. So wellness is basically a passion for change and growth. Fitness is you go outside there, you exercise, etc. But you need more health and then fitness, not fitness and then wellness.
So, okay,
So you
so
wanna be
fitness is
healthy.
part of wellness?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
But you want to be healthy before you become fit.
Right. And how do we become healthy? Help us get some healthy wellness goals for 2019.
There are a lot of different ranges of wellness, and one of the things, as I said, is the passion for change and growth.
Yeah.
To get wellness in your life, you want to be able to. The first thing that I try to tell people and my clients is start with self-love for yourself, and really start with the passion of loving yourself first to become well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loving yourself, that's kind of hard. We were just talking to Dr. Benjamin there in Tobago, and that's kind of hard for some people, right? And how does it manifest?
It sure is, but you have to go deep within, and it's from the inside out, where fitness is more from the outside in.
Right.
So wellness, I would say, is from the inside out, and fitness is from the outside in.
And you need both.
You need both.
You need
correct.
both. Good. So for 2019, how are we looking? Give us some tips for 2019.
2019 is a year of growth and change. And a lot of the things in life is if you want to change in a big way, you have to make big changes. And in life, it is basically, you have to be true to yourself. And the big changes for 2019, I would say, is to plan. Know what you're doing, plan what you're doing. The next change will be simple things, smaller things. So if you know that you don't drink enough water, drink some more water. If you know you don't have enough sleep, sleep some more.
So realistic goals.
Realistic goals, yeah.
With targets that you can achieve.
Correct.
And feel good about them.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So, we were chatting some time ago, and you mentioned the doctors. You said we can have our own doctors. Can you explain a bit about that?
Sure. In my practice, I am under the philosophy of Paul Chek, which is my guru in my wellness career. And he speaks about the 4 doctors in our life, and the 4 doctors being Dr. Diet, Dr. Quiet, Dr. Happiness,
yes,
and Dr. Movement.
So the first one he started with, Dr. Diet.
Yeah, Dr. Diet is something where it's not necessarily a diet, but it's something that, what is right for you as an individual. Everybody has there's so much different things where food is concerned, and what's the best food, and if it's a keto diet, and if it's a paleo diet, and if it's an intermittent fasting, and there's so many different things, and we get confused. And you really have to know for yourself what works for you.
Yes.
Right? So the different foods and, what exactly works for you.
Yeah, and is it that, you hear sometimes people tell you, well, you don't have to stop eating certain things. You just have to eat in moderation. But then there are others who will tell you, no, you have no gluten, no this, no that.
Well, everybody's body is different, right? And eating in moderation, yes. Eating non-processed foods, yes. However, not because you're eating something healthy, it might be right for you as an individual.
Okay.
And this is the thing where people get confused, because nutritionist could tell you, well, you need to eat broccoli and you need to eat only chicken breast, etc., but it might not be right for you as an individual. You might get some stomach issues, digestive issues, etc. So you have to be able to know and really listen within to your body.
Yes.
What is working for you.
Okay. And Dr. Quiet now.
Dr. Quiet is in the morning. Give yourself that quiet time. Reflect, see what you're grateful for. Give yourself that peace. And again, at the end of the day, you reflect on the quiet time that you have, because you're always in this hustle and bustle every single day, going. And we don't really have time for that reflection of what do we truly want, quiet our minds and our heart and our soul of what do we truly need.
And Dr. Happiness?
Dr. Happiness, we got to be happy people. Have to be happy.
I have no problem with that.
Okay, so
can I give my little secret?
Absolutely.
Living in the moment.
Yeah.
Living in the now. No pun intended, but living in the now.
Absolutely.
Well, pun intended. you know, and just enjoying each moment as it comes and embracing each person as you meet them.
Correct, and not reliving it and living day by day, and not having to, what's our end goal all the time? What's our end goal? What truly makes you happy?
But wouldn't some people think that's a bit flaky, that you don't have these elaborate goals for the future, or do you have them but not become too attached to them?
You want to not become too attached to them because sometimes it might not manifest, right? And what I tell my clients as well is that Dr. Happiness, if you don't have it in your life now, try to go back to a time in childhood where you were happy doing something, whether it be dance, whether it be, you know, playing an instrument.
Some people may never have had experienced that level of happiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something to work through.
That's something to work towards, for sure.
Yeah. And then Dr.
Movement.
Dr. Movement.
Again, move that body.
Yes.
Which we're
I
doing
like that one.
soon.
So fit.
Move your body, you know, make sure move your body. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a high intensity, even if it's just to take a walk around the savannah, take a walk up and down your street, just
Yoga,
to get
maybe?
out. Yoga, Pilates, strength work, something where you do something for, again, individual basis for you.
Okay, and here's the big one I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
So someone like me, who I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, get to make up at 3:45, get to the studio by 4:30, 4:45, on here at 6, and then my day continues until maybe 7, 8, 9, sometimes 1 o'clock next morning.
Yeah. The most important
But I
thing,
feel a bit of joy doing it. So.
yes, absolutely. Lisa, one of the most important things as well is sleep. And we need a restful sleep. And getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or in between, that's like it kind of goes in between our cycle of sleep pattern. And you know, you have to be able to know what change you want to make, to be honest. And that time in the morning is a little bit early for our insides, our cells, as I spoke to you about earlier. And you know, it just take it in progress.
You're going to have to come back because you're going to have to flesh that out.
Yeah.
You have to convince me. Alexa Cheeks, it's always so good to see you.
Thank you.
And we're going to be seeing much more of you in the new year.
For having me.
And all the best for 2019.
19, yeah.
Guys, see my brain. I need to sleep.